how we're spending New Year's Day, watching movies. My husband got me a new microphone for vlogging, so I'm farting around with it. This is outside. Currently have a small flood in my backyard. So it's very wet. There's water coming down from that way and water coming down from this way. Drain's getting a workout. Welcome back to another vlog. This week it is the first week of January. It is currently the 2nd of January. It's stormy here. Not the best day. I'm trying to organise myself this year. So if you're like me and you're not really good at organising and not very good at keeping to a schedule, maybe this will help you too. So I brought myself a weekly planner and I have put in my intentions for the week. So this week I want to clean out the toy cupboard, which is one of the spare cupboards we have in our house, so that my son can access his toys a bit better. So I want to do that, and I want to clean out a pantry because the pantry is just crazy. It's just one of those things where you do it and then it's nice and tidy, and then you just start undoing it, and then you're back to square one like 6 months later, where you're just throwing everything in and shutting the door and praying for the best. So that's what I want to achieve this week, but I'm not putting a whole heap of pressure on myself because I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling the need to go and clean and organize everything, but hopefully that will kick in during the week. Maybe it's the weather. But anyway, let's get started on the toy cupboard. This is today's job. It is a bloody mess. That's kind of not too bad because we went through that bottom part last time. But yeah, this row. I'm going to go row from row from row. Otherwise, I don't think it's just ever going to get happening. So I think the best thing to do is to start from here. This row I already did last week, and I'm not like too fussed about that. But I do have like spare random stuff that can come out. But yeah, this sort of stuff, I think I'm just going to leave. So we'll start here because there's heaps of puzzles and stuff. And the Lego boxes. Kind of probably don't need to keep the Lego boxes. Oi! Why do I keep this shit? That's Play-Doh. I don't know if I should go through that stuff. I'm just pulling out everything and it's gonna be everywhere. The amount of crap up here is ridiculous. I'm just going through all the cupboard, man. There's so much stuff, buddy. There's slimes, bloody Play-Doh that's old and probably dry. I mean, a box with nothing in it. Why do I do this to myself? I don't understand my mentality sometimes. This whole area is basically stationary and just slime and Play-Doh and just shit that I haven't got places for stuff to be. It's just a dumping ground, that bit. Which is part of my problem, really. Not putting shit back where it belongs. It's my superpower. And this is all games, but we don't need all these games. And random shit that I've brought and not done anything with. I was looking for them. We have so many Jengas. There's just so much. How do we accumulate so much shit in our lifetime? Like how? A few random things. All these puzzles can go because he's not into puzzles that much anymore. And surely some of them are going to be missing. He was obsessed with puzzles for a really long time, which was great. Well, his puzzle days are over. Alright, the 3 rows are empty at least, and then we've got to get that one. This is just appliances, but I don't want to do it. Fuck. Where am I going to put them? Ugh. Okay. Bread maker. Check. Ooh, pressure cooker. Random hats and a Santa hat, which I was looking for at Christmas. So that's good. Air fryer. I purposely hid this because I hate making it. And now he's going to see. A spider vac that I'll never use. I'm not touching spiders. And this is all bookwork from when I worked. I don't even know what that is, but we'll go through that. Almost went ass up. So much shit in this house. And a coffee maker. So there's the 4 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've really hit a point where I could probably just throw out everything that I just took out and have no regrets. Anyway, at least it's clean in there now. This is the state of the rest of the house. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Fuck. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through the stuff that he doesn't play with. Right. So, I mean, the hats, we have to keep the hats. They're important hats. So we'll just throw them over there. But anyway, the stuff he doesn't really... I think it's me that has a sentimental attachment to everything. Anyway, the puzzles can go because I know he's not going to use these puzzles anymore. So there's like a whole basket of puzzles, and I know he's done with puzzles. Like he's done that era. So I might just keep like, say those 2 for baby Jake and then just get rid of everything else. So puzzle pile. And now these things he doesn't really play with, but these were really expensive, so I could probably sell them. Not that one, but I could probably sell them. They're like proper educational toys. And then we've got... This is a hand footprint kit. It actually has my dog's handprint in it, and I'm just not ready to go there. So we're just gonna leave that until one day when I am. I know it's there. This can go, that can go. This Twisted Junior. He likes the solar system one. These can go, he hates them. And this can go. So I can probably like sell some of this stuff really. So maybe I'll do that. I'll come in here because this is where most of the like games and shit is. So this can be like a donate pile. And I've got so many of these puzzles. I don't know if you'll want that game. I can probably sell Mr. Potato Head. He's an icon. But then, you know, I look at it and I think maybe my grandchildren would want to play with that. And like it's an heirloom. So I'll probably keep it. Because I got problems. This is the problem. That can go. Pop the Pig. That was Ivy May's favourite game, but past time. Game of Life is good. Rescue can go. All these puzzles. He got this for his birthday and we haven't played it yet, so we'll keep that. That was off one of his friends. And it's bingo, it's different. That one can go. That's an old game. They haven't even really played with this, but I don't know, sometimes it comes out. This was from the Victorian government. I'm going to piss that off. Most annoying game on the planet, but they like it. I'll ask Cooper about that. But I don't know how many pieces are in a Jenga. 54. I lost count, but that'll do. We've narrowed down the games. So we're going to put them first, I reckon, up on this top row. It goes all the way to the roof, so it's pretty high. And like the appliances are a bit hard for me to get, so I reckon we use this space for the, you know, the stuff that they're not going to play with all the time. Just adding every... Okay, so these are the games that he actually got for Christmas too, which I think he would play with, so I might put them down there, to be honest. That is the games culled. I really feel like I could just throw this bucket out and feel no remorse. Like, I don't know what's in it. I don't care what's in it. I just want it gone. So I think I'm just going to do that. I know I do want this. I do want this because this was twine that I was using for something that I was going to make, but it didn't work. But like, there's pens, there's shit. Oh. I wanted to get him his own little pencil case of stuff, and I found this one. The pencil case is shit, but I can work that out another time. But he's got his own textures, you know? There's just so much stuff that I just keep random. Like, I mean, I used to have 12 of these little people, you know? They were like a collection. Do I have the rest of them? No. Am I going to keep him? Yes. Why? I don't know. So I've established that all this is going in the bin. So that's good. I've decided this is going to be a stationary bucket because I don't really have, whoops. So it can have all the stationery. Because I've got like rubbers, what do you call them? Staples, you know, shit I'm going to eventually need at some point. And then it will have a spot. So this I've had forever. It's got bloody pins in it. But I just really like it. I got it from an op shop. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. I found another person. So there you go, my purple mate. So this is just spare stationery and like the laminating sheets and photo paper. So I'm gonna put that up the cupboard as well, but I have to go through that orange bag because I don't know what's in there. This can live up here though. So the orange bag basically has school stuff that you buy and then they don't use. So I'm just going to keep them for this year because I've got their book list to go through. So I might just shove that in the cupboard and just use it as I need it. I'm going to put that up there. I don't know, they make you buy so much stuff for school and then they never use it. So I don't know what the deal with that is. The stationery stuff, I've made it a little more aesthetically pleasing. Now I'm going to focus on the two shelves at the bottom because these are the shelves that the kids will use the most. Like this bottom stuff is the toys that they use. I just have to go through the toys now. So these are sensory boxes. So I'm going to put them in the cupboard. And that way, if he gets Play-Doh, he can like take a sensory box, or if they do slime, they can take a sensory box. I'm going to put this back in here and regret it because he's going to make me build it with his games. That's just a Paw Patrol puzzle and solar system puzzle as well. So he'll have two puzzles there and then that alphabet game. These are things he'll probably play with, I reckon. This is Play-Doh, so I might just get the rest of that Play-Doh stuff. He doesn't play with Play-Doh heaps, but he does like to, so I don't want to get rid of it. Found another little man. He just likes to make Play-Doh food. King of the North has spoken, he's hungry. These are also a favourite, so I'm going to put them in here as well. They're on top. So then the sensory boxes are like right there. Maybe. I don't know. Here's the finished product. Very clean. So there's all games and like office stuff. That's appliances. There's a free spot. This is some of Cooper's favourite toys with the Play-Doh and the slime. And then they're just like our bigger toy buckets where there's just, you know, like the Barbies and baby toys and stuff. So very happy with how that's turned out. Still have to donate all them, and I have a massive pile in the garage to donate. That was the most exhausting job. Like, I'm not even kidding. So I was hoping at some point that I would get like, you know, more motivated to sort of be like, yes, now I can do the rest of the house, or I can do something else. I can do a different part of the house or anything, but it really just completely, like, I know I'm still getting over COVID. It's made me feel really, really tired. I didn't enjoy it. I do have a lot of stuff, which I call resources, because they're great for early childhood. So I'm going to sell them, but I've just chucked them all. I've got another resource cupboard in the garage. And that one, we had a lot more room in it. So I've just shoved all of it in there, bagged it up. Maybe when the kids go back to school, I'll start selling some stuff. I'm like, I just don't want to think about that right now. But I have a massive, massive tower of stuff to take to the Brotherhood. So, yeah, I was going to do it, but I've got nothing left, and it's like almost dinner time. I'm going to have to do dinner. Cooper wants me to build that bloody car thing. I told you he would. So I'm going to do that. But I also have to get rid of all this stuff on the floor. I've cleaned the rest of it's just this stuff. So I'll pile it up and then get it ready to go tomorrow. But the rest of the house is pretty clean. And then I'm just having a coffee. So hopefully this has helped you try and organize the mess in your house. It's not mess, it's just stuff. We've accumulated a lot of stuff over the years. But it's always good to go through it and cull it and cut your emotional tie off with it. And even if you're not ready to cut that tie yet, just move it to a different spot so that you have that, like now I have that space so that I can use that space. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I hope it helps someone else who wants to clean their house and, you know, declutter their house, not clean. So I hope it helps someone else who wants to declutter their house, because it's really hard to just start. Like even now, I'm like, I was hoping I would do this and then I'd be like, yes, now I'm going to do this, but there's zero motivation for this job. But I'm going to do it. I want to start the year. Like I want to start the year decluttering, and then I want to continue to keep my house neat throughout the year rather than stuff becomes a stockpile, and just mess takes over and stuff just takes over. So that's why I'm doing this. So you can too. We can do it together. Next is the pantry, but that's another vlog. So thanks for being here. Like and subscribe if this is something that you're into, and I will see you in the next one.